Alrighty. We're back. Week 3. Somehow we're 2-0. We beat the Jags week 1. We beat the Colts week 2. We're in week 3. 2-0. With a really crap team. But I guess what we got is working. Not gonna argue it. Just going over things before we get into the game. I think I'm getting an ear infection. My ear's been bothering me lately. I feel like the last 2 days it's just like sore. But we're not gonna try to let it stop me. We're just gonna keep pushing. We got Damian Pierce, Odell Beckham, Elijah Moore, Juju Smith. Not bad. We got some just CPU generated linemen up here. Laramie Tunsil. The defense. Really expecting the secondary to start to develop here. And I mean they've been okay so far. Clearly 2-0. Like we can go and take a look at stats, but like Jay Muldean, it's Jalen Petrie, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, and Derek Stingley. That's not a bad lineup. Like 2 youngins and 2 provens. Yeah. It's not a bad team, but I'm just rated so poorly. And we're gonna go take a look at some stats. See how we're holding up. 14th in terms of passing. He's not playing the best. David Pierce is doing really good. Minus touchdowns. Odell Beckham Jr. has only got 1 touchdown, but he's not doing bad with the yards. Let's go see how collectively team we're doing. Offensive yards, 17th. Defensively, we're 12th. Points scored, 25th. How are we winning these games? Points allowed, 2nd. That's how. Let's go see some player stats. Over, what is that, 2 games? Yeah, 2 games. We're week 3. Not bad. Decent completion. Did throw the 1 interception. Damian Pierce. He's not playing bad at all. Averaging 4.0 yards a carry. Still early in the year. He did have that fumble though, which was pretty big. So I had a fumble too? I don't remember that. Okay, well, I didn't, but Bradley Ford did. Receiving. Yardage wise, we're not doing bad. 4 players already over 100. Yeah. Elijah Moore's only played 1 game with us. Not really doing bad. Brevin Jordan did have the big week 1, I believe it was, where he popped off. Odell Beckham Jr. has been the surprise. I didn't expect him to come out and be like that. I'm not going to really worry about the blocking because for some reason Madden doesn't track it right. On the defensive side of the ball, Zard Sherman, right? He's playing great ball. 4 tackles for loss and 2 sacks. Another rookie. These rookies on the defensive front. DJ Edwards isn't really doing much. He just got 96 compared to his. He does have more. Steven Nelson's just been playing better. Oh boy. I don't know, man.
Team to win.
They go play action here on first down. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. On third down, Ford. And this pass broken up. Now fourth down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays that we just saw there, forcing incompletions.
Now to run with Etienne. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
See if we can start to get some.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he's gone.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 27. Here's Lawrence. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Bert?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield. Then it curls back inside for the completion.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Etienne. He will push his way down to about the 14. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Lawrence, now this is Etienne on the draw. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now, during that run, an injury here. They got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Now Lawrence. And Ingram holds it in. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook short. Is that correct? I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys? Come on.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Calvin Ridley, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And a Jag given the quick turnaround.
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings, because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much, don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Well, this defense for the Jags, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Now a throw here to his running back. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now 3rd down 2:06 to go. Looking to throw. Ford. And the Jags get to him as David multiple players. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Wins and losses always factor into it, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down.
I don't think he had that.
On 2nd and 10, Lawrence. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
McPherson on for the point after.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. That time a 6-point drive, and it's Calvin extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because this stage of the season, it has a little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Back to the air on second down. Ford. That's underneath to Pierce. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. To throw on third down. Ford. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Here's Tommy Townsend.
They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
It almost pushed them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
He really waited for the gap to open and then burst through it.
Protection
Like
certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
ETN up the middle.
All right,
And
offense.
only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Well, third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. On fourth down, on is Logan Cook to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And the Texans will take over. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive.
Yeah, that's right.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter. And a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Now we can just
on first down, 4. He's got the connection to Moore. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
two rush plays.
Texans football to start quarter 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On second down, here's Pierce. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. The Texans hit 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. First down, they go right back to Pierce. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense.
Really like
after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
That's okay. Get the run game going.
Give to Pierce now on the option. And he'll be taken down at the 34. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They can use a conversion. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Off play action, 4. And that is incomplete. Already 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3. They'll try and run for it. Good spot on the field to go for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow, might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and go for it when you want to anyway.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Scary 4th down conversion. They got it. So close to
on 1st and 10, 4. Finding Moore on the out route for the completion. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Like to see.
To throw on 2nd down, 4. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Showing off the quick feet that time and getting forward for a pickup of 3 yards. From the 40 now on 2nd down, Lawrence. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far and brings up 3rd down. And a catch made by his tight end, Luke Farrell. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try to find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. The QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side with ETN. The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Are we about to lose half the roster?
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Now Lawrence. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Still 2nd quarter, you get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Give left side for Pierce. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got it. Complete.
Oh my God.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
That's not Juju. That's Beckham.
Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
What a play. Changes.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
It's made a good drive.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
We just had an insane play.
And that's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
It's caught by OBJ. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Beckham just has a way to take over games sometimes.
The Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Prime OBJ.
They'll look to throw again.
Without cheating.
And that's knocked away and incomplete. Butker's kick here is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So not exactly the response they were. Their own 25-yard line. Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations. But a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw taken in by Ridley here. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Talk about a big 1st half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the 1st down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right of the yard. A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away from 3 consecutive 1st down plays. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
If they score a touchdown.
Just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Lawrence. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Now Lawrence to throw. And able to find Kirk, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now Lawrence on first down. And one more time. Here's and the ball is knocked out.
Pick it up. What is this?
And the Texans scoop it. And this will be returned to around the 38-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Odell Beckham now marching back onto the field. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk. And he's going to get this down near the 25. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On first down, Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And out of bounds right around the 20. Throwing again on second down. Lawrence. ETN bringing in another one. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Lawrence on third down. Bulldozes past him. And he's going to be knocked down just outside the 10.
Well, they were in the red zone, and they needed a first down. Was it a surprise to you that they went to the tight end?
Not at all. I thought, though, the defense might put a little more pressure on him, but still able to complete it. Now we're first and 10 at the 11. Here's Lawrence to throw. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian Kirk, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
You want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Throwing on first down. Ford. He finds his target. Beckham. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
You either have to take a shot for it or...
Looking to throw on second down. Ford to the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds.
Yes, it works.
Off the play fake. Ford. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And the Jags are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to our Tiburon Studios here in Orlando. We'll take a minute and look ahead at what...
A return here for Claybrook, so it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up first and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll look to ETN to start things out. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On second down, ETN once more. And he'll take this up to the 30, the gain of 4. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Lawrence will throw. He'll find ETN out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
But it's certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Now incomplete downfield to Kirk. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is hot because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 35-yard line. Here's Lawrence. And his throw is
At least they didn't
incomplete.
catch that.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the
They would have caught
35.
that. I mean, it would have been a touchdown play, but
Running out of the
they
gun
would
with
have scored a
ETN.
touchdown.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is
This
3rd
play
and
is going
7.
to be huge.
Now Lawrence.
Come on.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. On for the field goal now is Evan
There's still a
McPherson.
chance.
It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. McPherson's kick is good. And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3. And they picked up what they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Here's the Texans offense now, ready for their first possession of the second half.
Doing bad. Now, 5 yards to carry. He just isn't getting it enough.
On first down, 4.
We gotta do something different.
Being chased out left. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Off play action,
He's about
4.
to pass his fucking interception.
Got this into the hands of the Tyrone Jordan.
Interception.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, 4. Steps away to his left. And that will be incomplete. Texans send the punt as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. This is taken at the 23. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
I hope a lot of other games
Throwing now,
like
Lawrence
this.
on first down. That's going to be caught by Kirk. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
I'm sorry, the Texans.
From the gun, it's
Aren't
Lawrence.
that great? Yeah.
They
Jags
will
are
find
that
Ridley. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
Which clearly they're doing all right. We did
And
beat
they'll
them.
throw on
There's
first
no
down
time.
with Lawrence.
We just gotta
And this
start
one
making
caught along the
stops now.
sideline, but they say already
Start
out of
getting
bounds.
points now.
And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. Again, it's Lawrence. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. Touchdown Jaguars. Christian Kirk with his 2nd touchdown of the night. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. The partner, he has carried them in this ball game, throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air, and that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far has been a result of his creating big plays. How do you slow him down unless you can make him uncomfortable in the pocket?
This taken in at the goal line. They'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And he is going to have the Texans first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. Back to throw. Ford. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. To throw on 2nd down. Ford. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Josh Allen coming in for that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Eluding the pressure right, and he works his way past the line of scrimmage and slides to 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. Here comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having that much a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit too, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
But, I don't know. It's going to be hard.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
I do believe I have 2 first-round picks.
They go play action with Lawrence. Over the middle, it's caught by Ridley. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
We're just gonna
a shotgun snap to give to ETN. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. I think he got a yard to the 41.
We're not going to watch it.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
I mean,
looking to throw, Lawrence. And Ingram holds it in. And he is going to have the Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era when we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Rookie shirt got the sack. before
They're
he
going to
got
get about
hurt.
3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
Allowed the offense, or allowed the defense to finish the job, get them off the field. The offense
On 2nd down, ETN once more.
Before.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Interception.
Lawrence.
I don't remember what it caused.
Complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Let's hope that we could just get a sack here.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? ETN. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Calvin Ridley, his
3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Jaguars are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. This one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Houston's offense taking over again. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Throwing to start the drive. Ford.
got all day here.
His throw
Overshot him.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. Ford. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but that throw left him no room to run. And the good footwork nearly all for naught. To throw on 3rd down. Ford. And incomplete. They try to drop it.
Charlotte will go for it, right?
The Texans send the punter out as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight.
This is stupid.
And taken right on the 30. Oh, what a move. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Final drive.
Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. So far he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know. We'll
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
It's fine.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. It's intercepted. He was trying to give it to Ridley. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And the Texans are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, this D, particularly the secondary, has been picked apart at points here tonight. They finally, though, get to the quarterback, get a pick.
And we know this about him. He loves night games, loves the spotlight, loves being the center of attention. I will bet you that he ran off the field almost chuckling to himself. They finally got one. They finally got me.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Can we just get something?
On 1st and 10, Ford.
Not
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. That's Foley Fatukasi who got in there and finished off the play. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Back to throw. Ford. And he whips that one incomplete there. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just twice and have had plenty of opportunities. This is 3rd and 14. To Pierce, they set up the screen. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Short first. The Texans send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away.
So our defense can stop them again.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. They have to like what they've gotten from him in this game.
Think about the accumulation of catches.
8.
The yards per catch now, because you're getting more than a first down every time he's touching the ball. This is the kind of game you want when you're able to throw it out wide.
Absolutely. Over 100 yards, has the 8 catches.
They're not even talking about the 3 touchdowns he has. It's just going to go to the 2-minute warning. Oh, it's not.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Now Lawrence to throw. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he will have the Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's a give to Etienne. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And they'll go again with Etienne. And this will be a Jaguars first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Good game. Yes.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville. That was a defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shot.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought?
There's not much to talk about. I guess we're gonna do our one upgrade that we got, I guess. Accuracy, I guess, which is good. Damn, that's bad. That's bad. Let's look at this injury. Yeah. Well. I guess he's out for 4 weeks. Yeah, Sherman. It's just like maybe some cramps or something. I don't know. But we're gonna advance the week. We're gonna see how everything is. We're still. Oh my God, this division is all tied. Only the Chiefs and Cowboys are undefeated. We're technically the 3 seed. Jags are the 4. Let's take a look at what these contracts are. Oof. It looks like Laramie Tunsil, and that's about it. But he wants a bag. How about we get him for a 3-year deal? See if he'll accept it. Shit. Alright. Now, let's see if we can't get the guy I have in mind. Once you see the team I select, you guys will already know. Let's see. Let's see. this go through. Ooh, but it's very close. Oh my God, we just got Micah Parsons. We just got Micah Parsons. We just got Micah Parsons. That is insane. He's instantly the best player on
Easily
the team.
see. Here are some recommendations to get you started.
And honestly, we're just gonna get rid of the guy who saves the most money. I guess that'll be you. And now we can go depth chart. Actually, let's go to lineup and see how it looks now. Yeah, just a big old Micah Parsons there. That's insane. And Sherman, who might turn out to be a monster on the left. It's instantly huge for this defense. Now, if I could just go get something on the front, even if it's like a defensive tackle. Let's see. Don't want to have to get rid of this year's first. So, let's see if I can't do something like this. And see if there's... Yeah. So now, we gotta cut one more player who saves us the most. 1 million, but I can't just for depth. For the smart pick, I gotta go him. Now, if we go to our lineup, we have ourselves a pretty decent defense. I think we could start to see a lot better now. We got Stewart up front who can start eating some blocks. Should be a lot better. We got Micah Parsons coming off the edge.
This player has a zone ability. This is a powerful ability that can be activated when the player completes in-game objectives. Only...
I want him to be a sack machine. But I think for the most part, that is gonna wrap up this video. Not entirely. We got a couple things we're gonna do, but you know, for the most part here, he's 29. Even if I could just get him for a 2-year deal. Alright, 2-year deal, relatively cheap. It's not a bad one. Not bad at all. I feel like we've definitely made some improvements